Kristy Carter, head of revisions. So you've been working with your marketer and it's almost time to meet your revisions editor. So let's talk a little bit about revisions. Our revision sessions last 16 weeks. That may seem like a long time, but it goes by quickly, especially if you have a longer book or maybe you have more actual edits to get done during that time. It's imperative that you try to keep on schedule as best you can. Your revisions team, as stated in the message that I just sent, consists of your revisions editor, or your RE, as we refer to them quite often, your RE's direct supervisor, which is your RE wrangler, and myself, head of revisions, who's over the whole team. Your RE is going to walk you through week by week revisions on your book. Your RE has already read your book at least once, and if not several times, before they ever meet you. So they're going to come into that first meeting with notes and activities ready to go. So be ready to hit the ground running. Revisions is a much more involved process than writing or even going through the developmental stages of editing. And for some of you, it will be quite time consuming. Your RE will meet with you weekly, and it's very important that you attend those RE meetings and take full advantage of them, because those are your big platforms for connecting with your RE and aligning on your goals in order to hit the finish line with your revisions. Your REs will provide you with weekly messages to hone in on and repeat the goals for the week, as well as wrap-up comments that also echo these goals for the week and point you to specific revisions within your chapters. When you first meet your RE, they'll provide you with a checklist that will break down what you'll be working on week by week over the course of your time revising. They will also provide you with a key dates document that lays out all of the important dates for you to know ahead of time. Word of warning, as you begin to discuss your revisions experience with other writers, do remember that things vary from RE to RE, from book to book, and depending on what goals you're aiming for. The people you're going to be talking with have their own books, their own goals, their own obstacles to overcome. So everyone's journey is different, and it's really not fair to compare your book to theirs. So just keep that in mind when you start discussing your revisions experience. We don't want you to get bogged down and stuck in the comparison trap. Now that you understand the basics of the revisions program, let's talk about how you get the most out of the revisions and also what your responsibilities are within the revisions program. The first thing you need to keep in mind is keep the lines of communication open. In RE, we can't solve problems that we don't know exist. So it's really important that you utilize those weekly meetings, that you're upfront about anything that's happening that may be affecting the timeline. If you've got a trip planned or a holiday that you already had planned in advance, let us know so that way we can better help you. So you're going to be communicating with your RE in 3 places, primarily: the updates room, your content index, and within the chapters themselves. Work out a plan of attack with your RE and stick to it. The second thing you're going to want to do is commit the time and energy to getting the work done. That seems really obvious, but it's easy to underestimate the amount of time it's actually going to take to get through those revisions each week. And your RE does need to see revisions from you every week so that you can keep progressing through the book, keep hitting those different aspects of the book, and not get bogged down. Set a schedule with your revision editor's guidance based on the work you need to accomplish and your personal schedule, and they'll help you stick to it. Committing to the work is also taking responsibility and the lead when it comes to hitting your deadlines consistently. By all means, use your revision editors as accountability However, do keep in mind that while they can provide you with feedback and advice on how to do those revisions, they can't actually do the revisions for you. Because we're a writer driven program, that means your progress through the book is largely dependent on your motivation to get the edits done. Lastly, stay focused and don't get bogged down in the what if scenarios. It's really easy to get distracted by the urge to rework content instead of revising. Revisions isn't meant for writing or reworking the whole concept of your book. It's meant to polish what's already there. Now, that's not to say you can't finish up a chapter or rework some pieces. Your RE may even request it. Lean into your RE's expertise and guidance, and they'll keep you focused on what is feasible or even helpful for your goals. Our ultimate goal is for you to have a book that you're proud of by the time you submit to copy edit. Remember, it is pins down when you go to copy edit. That means that book needs to be the way that you want it to be, because there's no rewording, rewriting, adding, deleting beyond the copy edit point. That book should be whole and complete as it is. Now, that's not to say that you can't fix typos, but there's no major edits past this point. Now, if I haven't scared you away, let me take just a moment to say how excited we are to have you here. I can't wait to see how your books shape up as you come through our department. So let's get out there and revise some books. Happy editing!